Ladies and gentlemen, it is a new day, which means we are at a new restaurant, tasting new food, preparing for Restaurant Week, which is only 9 days away. We are in Gather in Cape Coral. We're going to taste, talk, and discuss everything on their Restaurant Week menu. My name is Rafael Feliciano with Sizzle SWFL Restaurant Week, and we are excited to bring our winter edition. Some of the items that we have, some of the menus, the restaurants that we have, we're doing it all for a great cause because we have 55 of the best restaurants in Southwest Florida putting together 3-course dinners for $26 and $36, with $1 from every meal sold going to our Sizzle SWFL Food and Beverage Scholarship. We have Mel on the camera today. He's going to show you this awesome restaurant that we have. I'm going to try to step out of it for a second. We're going to be sitting down with Miss Val, Executive Chef Ben, talking of their food. And if you've been following us, you know that we've been eating. It's about 3 restaurants a day from here on out till the end of Restaurant Week. And we're really excited to do so here at Gather. So, Chef, how are you?
Rafael, how are you?
How are you?
Good to see you again.
Good. Val?
Good to see you.
How's it going?
It's going very good, thank you.
Okay, so where are we gonna start here? So Val, you tell us. You are the marketing, well, first of all, you're an owner, one of the owners.
Yes.
we cleared that up.
Well.
And you're also head of marketing, obviously. So if we've never been to Gather, and this is a beautiful restaurant, and you guys also have other restaurants, tell us about your restaurant, your company. Tell us the things that we don't know.
Gather is a very special place for us because it's the one that we create with our team, which is an amazing team. So we all came together and just, put our heads and be like, okay, what do we want to see in Cape Coral? What are we missing? So we all, put our heads together and we create this little place from the beginning, from the scratch. So it's a very special place for us. It's nothing like we feel like you will find somewhere else.
No,
very, very special. We always have that wow when people walk in and they're like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah.
And that makes us very happy. And then the following thing is when they see the menu, which is also a very unique menu. We have, very, international things that you won't find in other places. And that is what I think it makes this little place very special, yes,
charming,
and charming, yes,
special.
yes.
Well, Chef, Val talked a lot about the food. What is the food concept here?
The concept, I don't know if we have one. We definitely, it's like
The concept is not to have.
Exactly. The thing that Fabrice and myself, we travel a lot. We both from France, and we, I work in the Caribbean, I work in Spain, Switzerland, England, so I travel a little bit, before to come to America. And
well-rounded, lots of different views on food.
Exactly, so, we try to be innovative, some innovation stuff that we don't see in other restaurants. You can go in a lot of places.
Especially stuff you don't see in Cape Coral.
Yeah, and, it's, we have, like you say before, our deep plates. Our China is very unique as well, so we try to be. It's international. We will, tendencies as well are always good. Like you say, the Brussels sprouts are a big hit right now.
Yeah, well, I was a little hungry. We started eating the Brussels sprouts. Well, what do you think? Everyone says, and we, a lot of our Restaurant Week restaurants, they're mostly in Naples, but we have some Cape Coral, some Fort Myers, some Marco Island. What do you think about? We always hear that the food scene here is growing in Cape Coral. What do you think? Do you think that maybe we're leaders in that?
Cape Coral is just like it's changing so much and very fast. We live here for 4.5 years now, and the change that we have seen, in the restaurant industry, it's amazing, and we're very happy about that because we are the ones that love to go out and and find new places and try new stuff. And I think right now Cape Coral is leading the
charge.
Exactly, the trend, and all of the cool new places are, I think.
We agree. We definitely agree.
Coral.
We also have our Where to Eat 239 brand, and we're always going around trying new places, and we always find Cape Coral to be a little more forward, a little more pushing the envelope a little bit. Chef, you also have another restaurant here too.
Yeah, so we have Fathoms, the other marina in Cape Harbor. totally different style.
And that's been around how long now?
So 5 years in July, and prior to that it was a restaurant called The Joint. So we took over that restaurant 5 years ago, and we changed a lot of stuff as well over there. I remember people tell me, "Oh, you can put that on the menu. You're crazy." People never. At the end, people now asking me, "Why you take it off the menu?" We really love that. The pork cheeks and stuff like that. They say, "Well,
Wait, what did you?
pork cheeks."
Oh, that's so good.
So
where was any of that?
That was in when we opened Gather, we put it back here, and now I decided to remove it as well. We like changes. I think it's good.
We change the menu very often. That's something that we really like to do too, because seasonally. So these guys, work together, Fabrice and Ben, to change and do seasonal stuff and just change and give you a new, touch to the menu. And
we love culture. We love
Exactly.
culture and diversity in food. And if you're tuning in and if you've been watching us, Restaurant Week, we're 9 days away. It's 55 of the best restaurants in Southwest Florida putting together 3-course menus for $26 and $36. And if, like we were talking about, it is an opportunity to go to a restaurant you've never been to, try food you've never experienced before, get out of your comfort zone. We always say, Chef, and I'll direct this towards you. We always say that when you want to go out to eat and you ask someone where to dine, everyone has like 1 or 2 places they know. Mm-hmm. They always recommend because it's consistent and the food's good. So with Restaurant Week, we're hoping to open up people's horizons to try new restaurants. What do you guys love so much about Restaurant Week?
Well, that's the thing, because we are different from other restaurants. Sometimes people are scared. They say, "Well, what they're doing, the type of food that they're doing is a little bit different." We open for breakfast as well, and we do a Yuzu Pancake. And it's not
tell us
it's
more.
not your
Tell
regular
us more.
pancake. We do our own butter recipe.
What's a yuzu?
Yuzu? So yuzu is a citrus from Japan.
Okay.
So it's totally different. People go crazy with it after they try
This
it.
is the second time I'm going to ask, why isn't it not here right now?
So that you can come. There is so much stuff that we try to do different, and I think that Restaurant Week, like if you have a concern, you can come. You're gonna have a dinner with. Starter, entree, and a dessert for $36.
Do you have upgraded options too?
Yeah, so we do upgrade option. Like for example, we have the scallops that we can upgrade for I think $4. You can do the our sous vide pork chop for the main for $6 extra, and it's, let's say that you're gonna eat for $42 if you do the big upgrade, and you have something
you're getting
like
so much food, and you're getting to taste to experience the Gather treatment.
Exactly. Plus after that, we are very well known as well for the craft cocktail that we do here. So
you guys have a fantastic. If you've never been to Cape Coral and you're looking for a night out with some great craft cocktails, is what I love about this place. So I came here the other night, and I think I saw you. Maybe I didn't, but I don't know. I was drinking, and I came, and the bartender comes, and everyone knows him. He has the toolbar mustache.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Carlos.
So he comes and he first, instead of saying, "What do you want to drink?" he goes, "What do you like?" And I go, "Oh, I love bourbon." And he's like, "Do you want a this?" And then he just comes out with this custom cocktail, and he nails it every single time.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Every time I'm here at night, and I'm one of those person that I like to try stuff and new combinations and blah blah blah. So every time it's like, "Okay, Val, what are you feeling like today? What you want?" And I'm like, "Okay, I don't know, tequila," and they always come out with something that. It's amazing. Like, it's just, like you say, it's custom.
There was one time that he brought something out I didn't like, and he's like, "Oh, that's okay." Takes it back and he makes something out.
Yeah,
and I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome bar program, and they flare and they do all the cool stuff.
They have fun, back there. They're just like, you see them enjoy. They play, they, throw things to each other. They dance. They just like scream
It was a
to
party
people.
here.
Like, yeah.
The only thing I wished is that it was open later.
That's
the only thing.
We do on the weekend. I mean, Friday and Saturday we open until late. So if there is a big party, like for example, Saturday, we have a big birthday party, so we stay open until 2 a.m. So it's all depends. If we have people, we want to stay open, but we're not gonna stay open if nobody want to come.
Lives,
exactly.
Of course.
All right, so it is Restaurant Week. We're 9 days away. It starts on a Thursday. Let's say we walk through the door, we sit down. Where do we start on your menu?
So we have starter. We have the ai tuna tataki. So it's sesame seared and chilled. So it's raw in the middle. that go with a mint slaw and a chili lime dressing. So and some toasted cashew nuts. So very fresh. A good nice. You have like a 4 ounce of fish. So I mean,
What's the sauce?
chili lime dressing.
Chili lime dressing.
So we use regular chilies, red chilies, lime juice, lime zest, olive oil, and we do like more or less like an emulsion.
Oh man.
Let me try.
Let me try to see if I did it well today.
See, I'm all about. We really like when the chefs eat their own food,
Of course.
because you know that says a lot. I like that sauce. What is the sauce again?
Chili lime dressing.
Chili lime dressing.
So it's like, you know, kind of emulsion. So we do with olive oil, chilies, lime juice, lime zest,
Okay.
salt, pepper.
So we have that. That's one of the starters. What else do we have?
The Brussels sprouts as well. That is a big hit. I mean, like,
And I want
Listen.
everyone to know the Brussels sprouts. There's normally more in there, but we've already started eating.
but Raphael couldn't wait. But that is
Val, do
something.
you want some?
Oh, it's okay. I can wait.
Now, Brussels sprouts. We've seen a lot more Brussels sprouts on menus more than ever before.
Yeah.
Is that trending?
I'm
Why
gonna
is
te-
so?
I'm gonna tell you a story. My partner Tim really loves Brussels sprouts. He doesn't eat any vegetable. That's the only thing that he's begging me all the time. Ben, put Brussels sprouts on the menu, please, please, please. I say okay.
That's so good.
So this time he won. So that's why I put. So it's with a sriracha and miso paste.
Okay.
So we do our own sauce, some cashews as well. Just flash fry, toast on the sauce, and that's it.
Simple.
Simple. Not
Someone
really.
asked, it's not spicy.
It's not spicy.
I did not think it was spicy, but I will say
Yeah,
that
the kick.
it has a kick. It's not spicy. I'm also half Puerto Rican. You know, take that with a grain of salt. But it's not spicy. It has a little kick. If anything, it has like a nice little char flavor to it, and it doesn't go. The problem with Brussels sprouts is people either overcook it and it becomes soggy, or they don't cook it enough and it's too crunchy. So that was really good.
Good.
That was really good. Okay, so we have the Brussels sprouts.
After that, we have the pretzels as well. So that it's, you know, we use a banana stand. I mean, it's a fun stuff, you know, that we start doing at both locations actually, and people love it. It's a good bar snack with a, you know, you start with that with a
That is a
cocktail and
bar
stuff like
snack.
that. And we do a honeycomb truffle dressing with that.
See, I wasn't gonna taste it, but you said truffle.
You have to.
All right, so what is the dressing one more time?
Honeycomb truffle.
Honeycomb truffle. What made you think of that?
Well, you know, very good.
Oh, look, it's beautiful. I thought you were gonna feed me.
If you want to. So that way we decide, you know, we say, okay, let's do the pretzel. It's a pretzel,
Yeah.
okay? But
Yeah, but this one is a very good
but
pretzel.
it's Bavarian style, and we say, okay, let's came, you know, with any idea for the dressing, something like, you know, that you want to dip in, but you know,
And it's
different.
truffle season.
So you know, that's what we decide to do.
Oh my God. Hold this. Oh my God.
I tell you, that pretzel, I know, that pretzel is just like amazing.
It tastes like truffle on a pretzel with a little bit of honey mustard. Yeah, this is from Melvin. Melvin's holding the camera.
Yeah,
Make
it's
sure- make
I
sure
want to
we-
eat something.
We try to take care of the guys that hold our cameras for us.
Yeah.
And if
Oh,
you're
is that-
watching us, if you've been watching, share the video, like the video. If you have any questions, Mel will ask us. So ask us here while we're here. We're in Cape Coral, Gather Restaurant at Tarpon Point Marina. Restaurant Week, it's 9 days away. Want to take this time to thank our sponsors, Miss Dawn Kurtz, the Greg Norman store at Miramar Outlets, for being an amazing sponsor, taking care of us with all our gear and all our clothes, and then also Jason Marshall with Social United Uniforms. Oh man, I'm taking another piece. That was so good.
Good.
That was
You
so
can't
good.
go with that pretzel. It's
Because
just
my
like-
first question was, I was like, are you going to do cheese? But no, you don't need cheese. This is great.
No, I know, you know, I mean, it's been like, what, probably, you know, he's been sitting here,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's not warm, but when it's warm, it breaks just like that. It's beautiful. So,
Okay. What's next? What's next?
so next, if you want, you can do the upgrade with scallops or the spicy shrimp. We don't have the spicy shrimp there, but we do the scallops with butter squash.
Now,
and
seafood is something that's big here in Cape Coral.
yeah, I mean, we try. I mean, look, we are
You're
on the
right
water.
on the
I
water.
mean, we're not in the middle of Florida, so that's what we try to do. That is coconut and butternut squash puree We do a apple vanilla chutney on top.
So this is a what kind of puree?
Coconut milk
Coconut
and
milk?
banana squash.
Coconut milk, butternut squash. Oh, that's delicious.
It is, and with the scallops.
I almost
the
wanna-
combination is just.
And I know this is gonna sound, maybe it's so. I'm also the other half is Filipino, and so we do a lot of coconut cream. My mom's probably watching. I would love to see that with some rice. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
rice. So she does something like that, and it's rice, shrimp, and
Oh, yeah.
and she mixes it with a sauce like that, and it's delicious. That's so good. So one more time, tell us what this is, and you can also get it with shrimp.
No, so and after we have another dish called the spicy shrimp.
Oh, the spicy shrimp.
Shrimp and chorizo with we do a chili butter, compound butter that we toast with that chorizo and bread, and it's one
You
of
can
the.
put chorizo on anything.
I think so. Minus, I work in Spain, and in France we used to put chorizo in paellas. Okay.
Oh yeah, of
But
course.
you go in Spain, and if you do that, they kill you, man.
Oh,
They
yeah,
tell me,
I
they
understand.
say you can't put any chorizo on the paella.
Yeah,
So,
whatever. We're in
whatever.
America, so we just do
Yeah,
anything we
yeah.
want. What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Oh, the scallops are my. I mean, I love the scallop. They're so good. And then the other thing that I love is the Brussels sprouts. Also, they're really good.
What's safe ways to go?
There is so many stuff on the menu that are so good. The new French fries with cheese, and we don't have
Every
those
time,
today.
every
but-
time you tell me something that's not here,
Exactly. You're like getting more and more upset. You're
That's
like,
the thing,
okay.
you know, people can come, they can have a try. That's why it's restaurant week
Yeah.
about. They can have a try. You're not breaking the bank. It's affordable, I think, for a lot of people. And if you like us, you can just come back and try the rest.
That's the goal for restaurant. We want people to try new restaurants, try new foods, go to a restaurant you've never experienced before, and bring a friend. Because what we love to do is we like to go out with 2 or 3 people, and we each try. One person gets this appetizer, that appetizer, and we all share. It's a perfect time to share. If you're in the service industry, if you're a realtor, bring your clients out. No better time to bring them out during restaurant week. We are 9 days away. It is November 29th to December 12th. 55 of the best restaurants in Southwest Florida putting together 3-course menus, just like some of the items you see here, all for the affordable price of $26 and $36. So we're going to move from the scallops, and we're going to switch over here. All right, Chef, what do you got here?
So that it's lamb Porterhouse.
Lamb Porterhouse.
So lamb,
Yep.
little one.
Yeah.
Okay. With cauliflower rice.
I'm all about cauliflower rice.
Mint arugula pesto and red wine demi-glace.
Now, why this? And this is on the $36 menu?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why this? I mean, like, you go and you can find easily, you know, those lamb shop. And we decide, you know, we found actually that food show, and we say, okay, that's smart. It's, you know, it's very tasty, not gamey,
And
you know.
it's and with the cauliflower rice, it's more health conscious.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, lamb, cauliflower rice, I mean, pesto is not a heavy meal, but it's something like, you know.
I think you're like the 30th restaurant we've done this for, and I think this is the first time we've had lamb on the menu.
We
So
love
if you're dining out during restaurant week, there might be some other restaurants that do lamb. This is going to be the first time I'm going to taste lamb, so this is one I can remember. That's awesome. And you said doesn't have that gamey taste to it.
No.
And everyone loves a good pesto. I mean,
And
everyone loves a good pesto.
So that mint arugula pesto with it. There you go.
There you go.
I've had worse jobs, I promise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's not gamey at all, actually.
It's not.
Oh, that's delicious.
So we just, you know, grill it with some. We have a special.
And you're getting
special
3 of
seasoning.
these every time you order during restaurant week?
Yeah, correct.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
like I
exciting.
said. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, we're not cutting our portion down. We just, you know, that
I'm not saying that I don't like that, but I'm going to take a little more of this. Because
I think you find your favorite.
you know what it is?
right?
Because I love bar foods. I love good bar
Yeah.
foods. So,
Yeah, that
I mean,
is-
listen, that lamb porterhouse is delicious. The pretzel sauce is, the truffle mustard is still very good to me. Okay.
It's a very good time to taste some of her.
So we have that. After that, we have that one. So that it's our Antarctic salmon. We use a new program with our with one of our supplier for the salmon. So fresh salmon. from Antarctic, farm raised but organically. So super product. Like
Why this plate though? This is super cool.
you know, I mean, like for me, I think that you go every time I go in the restaurant, and I will say that 90% it's about the visual.
Yeah. You're
And-
eating before your eyes, 110% before the food even goes in your mouth.
So visual, having nice plates, nice china, to present our food. I'm proud of what we do, so I want to make sure I have the right plate to do it. So I mean, we work with a company based in Dubai, and we're buying those plates from over there. But they're
awesome.
beautiful.
No, beautiful plates. Now the salmon. Everyone has salmon on their menu.
But nobody have that one.
No one has. So what? My question was, what's special about your salmon?
So we do Israeli couscous with a basil cream, so peppers, and after that we do a basil cream. It's basically a basil, heavy cream, and we toast it like that, kind of if you will do a mac and cheese, okay? No. So like that's reduced, and that make your Israeli couscous keep solid like that.
Dude, that's really good.
They good?
Dude, that's
Let me
really
try.
good.
I don't know.
We'll get more forks here.
That's fine. So it's
That's-
fresh as well.
That's so good.
And with
Israeli
Yeah.
couscous.
Couscous. Israeli couscous. So
Man.
it's actually like a pasta.
You guys have to see
It's
it.
like a little tiny
Pasta.
It's like a pasta, but it has so much flavor.
Yeah.
It's not spicy. I mean, even though it's been out here for a while because we've been taking photos,
Yeah.
doing videos, but that's awesome.
And the salmon, we just pan-sear it. We put a lemon, dill, tomato compote on top of it, and that's it. So simple, that's the same. Here, our philosophy, we respect the product. We try to
Yeah,
cook the
that's a big
product the
deal.
best way, but not, adding whatever. We're not mixing flavor that you can even feel nothing.
Yeah, we heard that from one of the restaurants that we work with in Naples, and the chef there, he said that it was very important that like the food is respected from even a delivery.
Yeah.
You have a lot of respect for the food. You have a lot of care for the food, and you see it and feel it in the dishes, and that's kind of crazy to think.
Yeah, but it's very important the way that you store product, the way that we receive our fillet of fish and we fillet them, we portion them. The way that we keep our stuff, it's fresh. It's that
Yeah.
the way that it's
Yeah,
it's
from the whole
important.
experience, from delivery or from the farm you get it from, right to the table until you leave the door. It's a full experience here at Gather.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think it's and whatever time you come, like you will see the atmosphere change as well. Earlier it's more people will go more craft cocktail and stuff like that. After that, people are ordering more wine.
Oh, you're talking about throughout the night?
Throughout the night,
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's.
I don't get here till 9 o'clock.
With the seating, we have the bar area, we have the lounge, we have the formal dining. So it's kind of you have a mix and match for everybody.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna move into desserts. Do you want to talk about desserts?
No, it's not my area. He knows everything about it.
Okay, so chef, tell us about this dessert.
So
I think
dessert-
this might be the front over here.
Yeah. So dessert we work with Norman Love.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure
Mr.
that
Norman- yeah, everyone
pretty
knows
sure
Norman Love.
Norman Love. So it's a good friend of us. We have a very close relation. He's actually accept to work with us for the restaurants and our coffee shop. So here we have a key lime pie. With
That's a key lime pie?
That's a key lime pie.
I didn't think it was a key lime pie.
But it's different.
It looks
It's Norman
different.
Love.
It is Norman Love. Okay. All right. Go ahead. So tell us about it.
So it's a
so
key-
is he makes the key lime pie?
So he makes a key lime pie with in the middle you have the meringue on top, and on the middle of that you have a raspberry jam. So I don't know if you're gonna get it or not.
Oh man. Norman Love,
So
key
it-
lime pie,
yeah.
lemon meringue on top.
And raspberry jam. So it's it's different. It's it's not your regular key lime pie, but you still have all the flavor of the key lime pie.
That's not too tart.
No.
We said it. So we tried. We've been trying different key lime pies. Key lime pie is something that's it's very Florida, very Southwest Florida, and we always I personally don't like a key lime pie. Oh, here we go. Look, we got more forks. Chef, here you go.
Let me try it.
Val, here you go.
Thank you.
So we're all just gonna start eating this. But yeah, we like key lime pies. They're not too tart. Has a nice crust that's delicious. It's Norman Love. So what do you expect? If you come here to gather for Restaurant Week, they have Norman Love cheesecake on their menu. If you see us, we're trying to figure out the food right now. Restaurant Week, ladies and gentlemen, Southwest Florida, all the foodies. We are 9 days away from Restaurant Week. It's 55 of the best restaurants in Southwest Florida, putting together $26 and $36 three-course menus, and we're doing it all for a good cause. When you dine out, $1 from every meal sold goes to our Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship, which is for local high school students going into resort and hospitality management at FGCU. Wow. Chef, why do you think? I mean, I know you look like you want to say something about that.
It's one of the reasons as well. You know, for us, the most difficult thing that we can find, it's finding good people to work for us.
Trained people, good help, front of house, back of house.
And that is so important, I think that for me, for where I'm from, we do that job because we want to do it. And I think that the problem that we can find in Southwest Florida, those kids, they're great, but they do it because they need money and they want to study something else.
They look at it as a transient job.
Exactly. So for us, to have money going toward people that decide that they want to work in the kitchen, in the front of the house, whatever, it's a great opportunity. That the best money that we can invest.
Yeah.
To make invest exactly. Yeah. So it's super. I mean, it's a cool program.
Thank you. We really feel that there's no better way than helping the food scene, the economy here, than having the local kids stay local. And I came up in the food and beverage industry. I made great money also when I was doing it. I think people don't realize that, it's not just a transient job. If you want to make it a career, like you both have, you can really do very well with it. So, Val, I want to thank you.
Thank you, Rafael.
Thank you so much.
It's always good to
Chef,
see you.
listen, I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been tuning in, it's Restaurant Week. Like the video, share the video. We are off to our next restaurant at Edgewater Hotel, Naples, Florida. We're going to continue eating. We're going to sign off here so Mel can get some bites, I can get some bites, and catch us live at the next video, 1 o'clock. Thanks so much.